peace and love and perfection will all creation.
to believe in. what we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future.
We on?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're in. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good shout.
Is that on? Yeah, cool. We in? We
Okay.
in?
Okay, hello.
Hello, guys. I thought that mine's still catching. Hang on. Where's the booth gone? Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
See. Okay, hello, guys. This month, me and Lilith have decided. Oh, give us 2 seconds. I don't know why it's giving. She's giving feedback.
Are we too near to each other?
Oh, is it? Do I need to back away?
Social distance from me.
Yeah, is it like bouncing off of that? I feel like I'm alright, yeah. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, keep.
This is so us.
Yeah,
okay.
it is. Yeah.
20 minutes, let me just like manically make us late, and then if it's okay, we'll have technical difficulties.
Literally. But yeah, welcome to mine and Lilith's joint show. Really, really excited to be doing this. We decided to dedicate this show to, it's like as a conversation to talk about queer spaces in Birmingham and our own sounds as well as that as well.
And to shout out a couple of things we think we're talking about right now.
Yeah. And I think it's important. I think there's a lot of like important topics that aren't spoken about enough that we might cover too, and especially what we want to see within the queer space in Birmingham, and also going to touch on venues and little bits like that. So yeah, I really, really hope that you enjoy the session. I think we wanted to start off with just a little bit about music and our musical tastes and like our sounds and who we've been feeling at the moment. So I'll start off by saying in terms of like my own sound as an artist, I feel like that has like grown over time a lot. I feel like when I first started, it was very much based around jungle. Because that's what I knew the most. It was the closest thing to drum and bass because that's like what I first like went in with when I first started DJing.
At the time were you like going out looking to dance that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and that's what I was loving. So I based it around jungle and I also based it around footwork. But now it's moved a lot more into like more Latin core kind of beats. I really, really try and like bring as much Latin elements into the sets that I do. Which it can be a bit difficult at times because sometimes I'm like speeding stuff up, slowing stuff down. It takes some real like exploration to get the sound that I really, really want.
That's a drum pattern that's like,
yeah,
it can work with the stuff you already mentioned, but like it's, you have to have the ear for putting them together, which you do really well.
Thank you. Thank you. it takes me a really long time, and I'm such a perfectionist where like if it doesn't sound the exact way that I want it, it's not getting played. Like, it's not getting played. So I take a lot of pride in actually making sure that if I am playing something, then like I want it to sound like perfect in terms of like how I like to hear it. And yeah, would you want to say a little bit about your sound?
Yeah.
honey?
Like, I think I've been DJing for about 6 years now, and it's interesting because I think some of the sounds that like inspired me to DJ and like made me, even pre that, like have interest in electronic music. I've only felt confident in really playing out now. I really liked grime and dubstep, UK funky. I think like maybe when I was starting out, like I was playing that stuff at home, but it didn't feel like a space that I wanted to insert myself. And also like, I think maybe like, not making it a negative thing, I think like in a positive way, the people I was around who were also like, I'm new to this too, let's try this together, let's put on a night, let's like, we're not great at DJing yet, but let's go for it. Like some of the sounds that organically came from that were not bass music. So like, in a positive way, I think my start was kind of more like house, sometimes like breaks, electro.
I love a house moment. I haven't heard you play any house.
No,
Okay. I know I said this last week when I saw you. I was like, every single time I see you play, I always see you play something different, and it's really really inspiring to see when it, but like every single time, like, because we're joining shows now, but you're always on after me, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, that's
like,
why we've done this really. Like, Peppa's shows the hour before mine, and like I've got to know you better through Sigil. Like, you're one of the people I've got to know more because of this station. And we said we'd do something like this, and it's timed really well with Pride Month. So but yeah, no, I think it'd be nice to do a house set in Brum. There's a house scene popping off here. Big time.
Definitely, like Billy Green.
Yeah.
There's a lot of house, the Falls in the House kind of
Billy
vibe.
and Kojo's night's really good.
Yeah.
But did we say we'd pick a track?
Yeah.
Like
So we are gonna pick 2 tracks, one each, from an artist from the community that we have been loving. I will go first. So this one is by the one and only Shirley Temper.
Love her.
On their new EP, out on Supersonic Boot Bangers. I'm trying to it's the Office Party EP, literally just released 2 days ago. And Shirley has really, really put so much time and effort into this EP. Like, I think being in JGNG and like developing my relationship with them has been so beautiful. And just like seeing all the behind the scenes of everything, and they really, really do put in so much like love and time into like everything that they do. So yeah, this is Super Saiyan Baddie by Shirley Temper.
Watch, you on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time. Watch, you on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time. Watch. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind, you on my mind, you on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. Time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time, watch.
Am I on? Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's fab. Made so well. So the track I've bought, actually, well, the EP comes out tomorrow. The track's available now. It's Meltdown by Carre, and it's out on Woozy Dub. It's Woozy. Yeah.
Love. in. Yeah, we're in.
You said something nice about that tune.
Yeah. I said that it felt like a really, really poetic tune. And it felt like there was a story being told with it. I think all music has a story being like told in some ways, but I think it differs from other types of dubstep where the story is like kind of loud, deep, dark, kind of heavy.
It wasn't like the boisterous side of dubstep.
Yeah, defo.
Yeah, really nice tune.
Yeah.
So like I said, that track's ready now, but it's like the EP comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
With like a few remixes on it and stuff.
Yeah, love. We'll catch that. And we also said that Kare is from the USA. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and now
US queen.
in London. Yeah.
Lovely. Love. Okay. So moving on from that, we also who is inspiring us at the moment? Like, who would you say is on your top kind of like lists for anyone that you've been like keeping an eye out for, anyone that you've been kind of like taking inspiration from, being like, oh, let me like try and delve here? If there's anyone that comes out.
I love that I didn't think about this one pre.
Yeah.
You go first.
No, I'll go first. So in terms of who's inspiring me, I found this artist. I'm gonna check on Bandcamp now. Love her music. Camilla. And she is playing in Manchester for oh my god, what's their name? Atalaya, you know, Luz.
For Nympha.
Yeah, for Nympha. Yeah. So,
okay.
yeah, so she's playing for Nympha in Manchester in next month. I think it's on the 12th of
Have to go
July.
there.
Yeah,
That would be so good.
it's really, really, really beautiful Latin techno. I find that really, really inspiring. It's like got a really, really like heavy beat to it that works with like that footworky kind of sound that I try and bring in as well. So I definitely feel inspired by her, and I also feel really inspired by Sherelle at the moment as well.
Yeah, Sherelle's sick.
Yeah, so sick. And I think that Sherelle will always be almost timelessly sick, just because of what she brings to the table. But I think this recent EP that she has put out felt really, really grounded, and like it tuned me into a sound that I actually wanted to bring in a lot more into my sets now too. So I would definitely probably say Sherelle and Camilla.
that event of Luth is like want to shout out big time, because Luth played at like my first event in Manchester at Lustrous, and they're so sick, and they like, I think they also do commercial DJing. Like, it seems like they're constantly DJing, and like I think I did like a commercial gig and like was talking to them about it and asking for advice and stuff. I think they play so much in that commercial realm where, like, I don't know if you've done many commercial gigs, but where like you very much are not really, unless you're super lucky, like you're not going to play what you want. It's not like you're kind of there to like, could be like for a restaurant or like for a bar or whatever. You have to kind of do what the client wants. But yeah, seeing them now like doing their own event and like putting a lot of effort into it, really well thought out, well curated.
Yeah, I'm really, really proud of them. Again, I think I met Atalaya when on your show. Yeah.
And you met Lorna.
And Lorna, and Ordinary. So like, you've been the connecting force. You've been the connecting force.
I've met some lovely people that have come from your show as well. Like we were talking about it the other day, the one you did with Chai.
Mamba, and Ashia.
Yeah,
that
so
was really
sick.
lovely.
We've both like played with MCs. Is that like in the last year for you? Kind of, or have you done that before?
Yeah, I think playing with MCs. So when I started with JGNG anyway, my first set didn't have an MC on it, but most of my sets that I was playing with JGNG had Sleazebag on it, TN. And he's so sick, so it's like that's like kind of how I'm used to working with an MC. And I think I feel like with 160 as well, there's a lot of vocals and stuff that I like to play, so sometimes my sets wouldn't be suited towards having an MC there.
Fair enough.
But also, if there's an MC that likes to play over 160, then they know how to like rock it and they know how to do it. I think
especially with the Shia. Like, she's literally my favorite MC ever. And she's a really good friend of mine also. Also come to the event in Bristol. Black Male Leo Raza, I think it's called. Yeah, Black Male Leo Raza. It's in Bristol. It's an outdoor event this Sunday. So that make sure you come through to that. That's Shia's event. But yeah, I think having an MC on board it's nice.
And it's difficult when, like, I think what I loved about that show of yours so much is, like, you weren't playing stuff that's, like, some of the genres you're playing, you don't think of having an MC on there. Like, you were playing some kind of drum worky stuff, like percussive. It wasn't just, like, 140 genres, like jungle. Like, I think Footwork's probably quite hard as an MC, probably. It can be a bit more unpredictable. And like the percussive stuff, I was really impressed with that. I can't remember who was catching that, but
the beats.
Yeah, it was sick. But this ties into like the person that I'm inspired by at the moment, Cola B.
Yeah, I love
obviously,
Cola.
like, I DJ, but like I just like can see she's gonna go so far, and like having met her and like DJ'd for her. Yeah, no, she's amazing. I think she's great.
No, yeah, I definitely feel that as well. There's those artists that you see and like you work with them, or like you collaborate on something and you actually just feel how like strong their presence is in what they're doing. And I definitely feel like Cola B has that presence within her that's like she's really like
it's a meaningful,
yeah,
like, you can see like
in the game,
yeah, like heart's in it so much, like worked really hard to get here. I think we were going to talk about Brum specifically next. We've got a few brands that we wanted to mention. Crush being one.
Crush, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I think the first time I saw your name might have been for the first Crush you did.
Yeah. Well, Crush was my first ever event that I played.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay,
ever.
Yeah.
That was my first ever event. So that was in November 2020. Sorry, babe.
Sorry.
That was in November 2020. What year are we in now? So it would have been 24, because November 2023 was when I played Crush, and that was the first ever event that I played out. I'd known how to DJ for like 4 years prior to that, but
that was your first.
That was my
like,
first outing. Yeah, that was my first outing where I was like, okay, I'm gonna kind of like do a little bit. Yeah, literally coming out again, girl. Although I never actually came out to anyone, but yeah, we won't get into that right now. But yeah, that was like the first event that I'd actually played at, and I think what me and Lil were talking about, or like off of this show, was that Crush had a really, really strong vision for what a queer space could be like in Birmingham, and I remember myself going to Crush and feeling really, really like at home and being amongst so many queer people that were so accepting and just being themselves, I think. And I think that's something that's so rare in Birmingham to find in its full form. Definitely rare, and I think that was a younger crowd as well, also at Crush. So it was really, really nice to play there, and to have my first set there was brilliant, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, it is like, you know how you're saying coming out with a fully formed concept and like direction. I think part of like why that would be really hard in Brum is like you don't see so much of it to look up to. Like it's really great seeing like how big the DJ network is here now, and like platforms like this one have really encouraged people to like to DJ more, like to DJ to camera, to give it a go. But I think like with promoting it like, how do I say this, I don't want to like pay with a broad stroke, but like mainly like a lot of promoters were like straight male, and like probably booking some good people as well in terms like diversity wise, but like this specifically being like a space for queer people to meet and feel safe and like have an experience that maybe they wouldn't normally feel like is for them in a normal club like they can here. Crush does that really well. Energy Flow Rodeo.
Yeah.
Really
And we'll always have the conversation as well, like, and
with Energy Flow. I've never actually been to an Energy Flow, but I've always like wanted to go because they always did the boat parties and like all of that sort of stuff. And I just never really got a chance to. But yeah, I mean, I think you can talk more about Energy Flow. I think you've been as well.
Really cool. And like, there's someone involved with Energy Flow Radio I wanted to mention as well. I don't know if this is taking it off course for a second. We can come back to promoters, but Lai in Energy Flow Radio has built a sound system and put a lot of time and energy into it. Testing it by like getting people around for little parties, like bring a record to this genre. We're gonna have like a dub night, or we're gonna have a whatever. And I like didn't realize until the last time I spoke to them, like it's a co-op now, and it's if you go on brum.coop where there's other kind of cooperatives. Equalizer is the name of the sound system, and it's on there, and it's really really affordable. I think you pay monthly memberships to their co-op and kind of like have really cheap rent.
Yeah, it's like £10 a month.
But you were saying like how accessible is that? Like I think a lot of venues in Brum, we don't struggle with this so much, but like maybe one or two where either the sound system's not what you want exactly, or like where you have to rent one specifically. But knowing it's there, and if you did want to, you shouldn't be put off pricing, because sometimes they can be a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, so wicked. Had to shout Lai on that, like, so amazing.
Yeah, I've got every single intention to go to an Energy Flow.
You'd love it.
I think for me, going out in Birmingham is always, for me, it's been associated with some like iffy behaviours and stuff. So I think for a big part of it, I have avoided going out here anyway. And sometimes a lot of the weekends, like I might be like DJing somewhere that isn't in Birmingham or moving around and stuff. So I really, really do now try and make much more of a conscious effort to like go to these nights, because I've met all of the people that run the nights now,
It really
and I know,
helps.
and like I know how much like passion goes into all of those spaces and all of those nights. So
I know what you mean. Like I don't think I made it to a crush. Maybe one of the early ones. I can't remember now. I think I did go to an early one, but I think what's hard with Brum, and maybe we have a similar experience, coming out of. Well, you've not finished studies, have you? But I felt like a lot of people didn't stick around. So I don't have a big network of people to party with, which is okay. But need to socialise more, I think. And I think Sigil's really helped connect people big time. 100%. People can be shy to like reach out to each other outside of music, and this like makes a room for people to actually get to know each other. So love Sigil so much. Yeah, we love Sigil. You want to talk about a bit about Club Bandit? Yeah. So I think you would have absolutely loved it.
I know I would have loved it.
I think we played a lot of. There was a lot of 160 going on, and it was a bit mental, to be honest. Like we used to it at Suki 10C, and it was like me, Luca, who's also Cypriot, Waj, who like loved Waj so much. Like I think it was kind of Waj's baby, really, but Waj had just kind of got here and didn't know a lot of people, and met Luca online, and that's kind of how it started. And then Maddie, who's absolutely gorgeous as well. Maddie was very like, didn't DJ, but would be like the muse. Like Maddie was so like out there, drag, like divine style makeup, like so fab. And I think it just came at the right time for us, because we were like, let's try this thing and see what happens, it'll be really fun. And Waj was like, we don't have a DIY space here, like we need to just do this. And I think it sold insanely well every time. We only did a couple, but God, it was so nice. And like Waj was right, like there wasn't a DIY queer thing going on. The Village is really good here, innit? Like you can go and have an amazing night out at the Gay Village, and like there's a lot of people out going. But there wasn't something like electronic, experimental. If you just want to play Britney all night, dance to Britney all night, go Gay, that's fine. But what about wanting to kind of, I don't know, see it like journey into electronic a bit more.
Yeah, and I think that is definitely what queer music has always been about, and the links between all types of music, techno, all of those sorts of all of those genres of music, their roots in like queer culture. It's like it's so deeply linked to that. How do I describe it? That kind of euphoric headspace where you're in you're in a rave, you're in a setting where it
Like
feels
a hedonistic kind of party.
and it feels like so intensely present that I could think like you forget about any of the other things that have been going on outside of like outside of being there, you know, in your own personal life. So I can definitely I know that if Club Bandit was still going now, I would be eating it up.
I'm sure there'll be a revival at some point.
Yeah.
Like I think it was also very punk, which like Plug
Love.
Hole.
Love.
We've of course got to mention Plug Hole.
yeah,
Plug
love
Hole
Plug
is
Hole.
extremely punk. Like we both
God,
played there. And seeing you and Reptile B together was like so fucking sick. Like, but yeah, Plug Hole's nice. I think it would be nice to see more people who aren't necessarily queer or go to queer nights also come and experience that.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be dragged up
No.
or like going with a big group of people. Like I think we need to encourage each other more in Brum to go and try things out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they spent a lot. Like 2 of the people on the team do like very like DIY set design and like how amazing was it in there?
It was incredible. It actually was incredible.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And there actually is another Plug Hole coming now. I think October.
11th,
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
is.
11th of October. And I'm really, really excited to see what that will be like as well. And I think that will actually give a similar sort of vibe to Crush, obviously in its own right, but it will have the same kind of like queer intention behind it that Crush did. And yeah, we love you, Plug Hole. We love you, Plug Hole. That was honestly an incredible event, and it was so nice to be in community
And
on
use
that
a
day.
space.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Like I think that really helped bring people. I mean, I kind of realised like I'm late to the party with Old Printworks as a venue because a lot of people like they mobilise people to this venue that like a lot of us that DJ here don't like maybe haven't been to before and like didn't realise was so great. And like I think it probably is the kind of space you have to get a sound system for and equipment, and that maybe is what puts people off. But like obviously, like I said, equalizer. Like I think having a good sound system should be a priority.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just be like, okay, they've got one, and it's a cheap option we don't have to hire.
Yeah.
Like use the Old Printworks, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Having a good indoor and outdoor space is kind of rare with venues as well. So like theirs is great.
Yeah, that's smoking area. I feel like maybe you could even do like a courtyard party.
I think you
like
probably can. I
Yeah,
think
do you know what I
licensing wise,
mean?
you probably
Yeah,
can.
and like I think like the things that you can actually do with that space, it like the list goes on and on. I've got no experience putting on events, so I couldn't actually tell you how any of that stuff would go or how any of that stuff would work.
I think
but
when you have to like high security and shit,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh god, that's more things to think about.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I don't doubt that at all. Like I definitely end up working with some of the same venues for that reason. But yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah. I think like I can really see it used as an outdoor space, and I think that actually could be really cool, like a summer outdoor space.
Did you go to Rainbow, the room off Black Box at Rainbow?
No.
Oh my god.
No, when was this? Was it about?
I think the Black Box and like its smoking area that sometimes had like a dance floor in it.
No.
Just missed that so much.
Okay.
So I was-
At Rainbow.
yeah.
Okay, but Rainbow. No, but when
It
you say Rainbow, I'm thinking Rainbow Pub. You're on about like Crane.
When the Rainbow venue. No, Rainbow venues.
Oh right, see, I wasn't here then.
Okay.
I was late. when I came when I came here, it was the mill.
So
Rainbow
Rainbow got closed, but it was about 6 venues,
Right,
including
okay.
Luna Springs, which was owned by them, and they'd
okay.
do like little arena,
Okay.
there.
Cute.
And like there was the warehouse got split. I think that like because you know how now it's XOYO now, but it was the mill, and before that it was the Rainbow. The Black Box was so sick in there. It was proper like dark room, low ceiling vibes, like loads of good bass nights there. But then like it had like a smokers that came off it. I might have just like romanticized it, you know what I mean? But like I think because we don't have loads of venues like right now, I really miss it.
Yeah. There's certain things in certain venues that you really like appreciate, and I think I say the same thing about Tunnel Club. in Brum, and
Yeah, I love Tunnel.
I've only been to Tunnel Club once, and that was for a Genesis night, and I saw Shani. Who's that? Shani Bats by Timothy.
Yeah.
It was Hamdi actually. This is Hamdi in 2020.
That was in the big room, so you did get the full experience as well.
Was that in the big room? Oh,
I
right,
think that's
okay.
the big one.
I think no, the ceiling was low. The ceiling was low. It was
Oh,
Hamdi in a
okay.
really small capacity, and this was the kind of Hamdi before. I think he had blown up
Right. Yeah.
really big.
Yeah.
So I think it was like 2022 or 2023.
I think I remember when that was. I didn't go, but honestly,
yeah, it was my favourite set I've ever seen. One of them.
Well, we need to go to House of God because I think House of God's there in the. I think that's in the big one, and that's obviously like, isn't it like the longest running
it is in
electronic night in the UK? So mental. Like, yeah, we got to go to one of them. Still haven't been to one. I think we were gonna say, what do we need from a venue right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go first? I feel like yeah.
I feel like I've been yapping a lot. You
I'm
good.
like, in terms of a venue, what is needed? I'm like, there's so many different things I love about so many different places in Birmingham. Again, like I said, Tunnel Club is a place that I really love, and sound system for me is one of the biggest things that I look for when I'm going out. So if there is a good sound, like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have a good night. Safety is a whole nother thing, which I
It's
truthfully, this is what I mean. And truthfully in Birmingham, my expectations are pretty low, and I think that's something that needs to be said, and it's something that's upsetting to hear. But my expectations are really low, and if I'm going out in Birmingham, I know I have to have quite a strong head on in order for me to like feel like I'm protected for myself. But yeah, I think sound system is definitely a big thing for the venues that I would want to see, and I know that Tunnel Club has that. I think also in terms of like a space, like we could just do with like a pub. Do you know, a bit like the DBA?
Yeah.
Like the DBA, we could just do with like a pub that kind of rents a space out and has a good sound system.
I mean, you could argue, like, so I think what's good about DBA, I booked them, like, in February, right? This is Derby Brewery Arms in Manny. What's really good about it is, especially if you're doing a queer night, I don't know if other promoters would really like this element, but, because I guess they wouldn't have to think about it, but it's away from the city. You have to walk to it. You don't get walk-ins. You have to sell all your tickets that you're going to sell free. I mean, some people might come with a friend and they've not sorted theirs and they'll buy on the door, but you're not going to get walk-ins, which I think is preferable for some queer promoters. Like, maybe they don't want to have walk-ins that feel a bit more unpredictable to them. So that's good. I mean, you could argue, no, you couldn't. I was going to say the Hair could be a pub with a venue that we could. But
definitely.
I've been. I'm not going to. I was going to say I've been spiked there. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like. It's not like the DBA in the same sense, because I think it's like it's the venue outside of town that everyone goes to in South Brum, so it's not off the beaten path, you know. So yeah, I don't know. You're right. I think like a pub that has a different space. And do you know what? I was going to say, I don't want my venues to feel commercial, but I think that's quite a tall order right now. I think like if you're going to have a proper grassroots venue that doesn't feel commercial because it's not commercial, like all of those kinds of venues.
I think that they're just not getting as much money put into them to do as well. Whereas, you know, there's like brand deals, or like you can do this with this event for other spaces. Like I think the Mill being taken over by XOY, for example, it's like
there's investment there.
That's heavy investment as well. And if you think maybe if I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, obviously, but like there was probably a reason why the Mill got taken over by XOY in the first place. So yeah, definitely.
I think like a space that I really love a lot is Pan Pan. And I think I like that it's an art space, not just a venue, so it doesn't feel like a venue you've been to. Definitely not like in Brum. I think it's kind of a rare kind of venue. Like they've got a lot of film nights on, or just like different kinds of things going on. which is super nice. And the space feels cared for and like it's been thought out and like it's pretty in there and it's not just like an empty basement, although I'm very partial to that, don't get me wrong. But like I like that there's intrigue and there's personality in it. I love that. It's decorated nicely.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that's another part of what I like in a venue as well. Is like I want it to feel really kind of underground and like raw sometimes, and that isn't for everyone. That's just a personal preference.
When you want to go out to rave, that's. But I think what's nice about places like Pan Pan that we both agreed on before is it feels like a social space for creatives. Like it doesn't feel like super clouty. It literally just feels like I'm gonna go sit along the canal, have like a different kind of drink. Maybe I'm not trying to get ripped off getting like a gross pint that's too expensive. Like I'm gonna get myself like a nice cocktail or something, and meet people, and like stuff comes together there. Like people like, you know, I've met people there and like nice side projects or like hangouts have happened from it. Yeah. So yeah, I think we have that kind of venue.
Yeah,
just Central is kind of like that as well.
Yeah, Central is a nice space as well, and that's where Crush is held also, which I think. Yeah, really, really nice space, that too.
Did I tell you what I went to on Saturday at Centrale?
No, you didn't actually.
So
Saturday just gone?
Yeah, so my neighbour runs it, and I'd never made it to one. So good, like, you need to go. You would have loved it. It's Acid Morris.
Acid Morris, okay.
So it's like Morris dancing and like kind of pagan-y trad stuff, mixed with like 90s acid vibes. So like all of the, you know, have you seen like Morris dancer wear? They've got like the kind of... It's like a top hat with loads of like badges on and stuff, and like they've got long blazers and stuff. Yeah. I think it was like the wassail one. So yeah, it's like they like the kind of stuff people normally wear to Morris dance, but it was like acid yellow, and like all the decorations are acid yellow, and it's UV in there. And when we went, we ended up going a bit later on in the night. It was like breakcore, donk,
Oh my gosh.
like. So sick.
Great. Okay,
I was
I
like, okay, people need to know this is happening here.
Yeah, they do.
People need to wake up to this.
And I think that's another thing that I think we'll talk about a little bit later on as well, just in terms of like Birmingham and like the connectivity between scenes and cultures.
Yeah.
And it kind of, you can't find out about stuff easily at all. It's almost as if you already need to know that stuff is going on for you to even get a chance or even get a look at going.
That was very word of mouth. Like our neighbour came round with the flyer. Do you know what I mean? But which is nice. But then like we want that stuff to survive.
Yeah, exactly. And you want it, just like connectivity between them, because I would have never known that exists. And it's it's not that I'm not on social media, or it's not that I'm like distant from other people that might be involved in that. But there's definitely, I think there's like work to be done there in a community sense, like not as in work to be done. It's not a pressured thing. It's just that I think like it would be really, really lovely if we had more of a shared space where we could all join in with each other a bit more.
Yeah, do you know what I think it's quite nice? I'm not like, I've only like got one or two experiences of this myself, but like you know, like the BAB have like a WhatsApp chat. Like there's a few communities that kind of maybe have a Discord or WhatsApp, and people actually talk in there and like say, hey, go to this with me. Like, hey, who wants to come this? Yeah, I think that works quite well in other cities as well. Like promoters having like a group chat or a Discord or something.
Again, I think coming from the perspective of like of me as a student who's lived here for 3 years now, and I'll be going into my living here for 4 years from come September. It's a really different aspect of like in my involvement in the culture in Birmingham and like in the scene. I think going to uni and actually having to like be at uni and like spend my time there, it kind of it puts you in a different position, because there's a lot of adults who are from Brum, they're going out, they know where all of these things are. And for me, I'm still trying to navigate my uni work while still trying to find like the good spots to go out, and maybe not always the spots that everyone else is going to. I kind of want to experience something different, but it is, I guess, a bit more difficult to find. I think I just have more knowledge. I know it's not even that I have more knowledge. I think I've had more information given to me about other cities and what's going on in other cities, and I feel like that's where Birmingham could just do with more like information spreading, like having something that feels like a ground base for everything to be connected in the underground.
Some ideas just hearing you say this. I think like I always think this when I hear more about what's going on in Manny. I'm like, I don't actually live there. Like, how am I like being fed bits this much more easily? But yeah, also like I think you were kind of going on to it, but like I study here as well. Like there is some kind of like separation, and like having like studied now, I'm like, oh, students are lazy, they won't leave Selly Oak. But like I think it's more like it's I don't know the reason why, but that's what we're saying is we don't know. But like people do just kind of navigate that very separately to the rest of Brum. But there's so many students here, and I think like it is a shame hearing people be like, I won't sell well for this event at the Hell or whatever unless we get all the students there, because that's what like the lifeline we need.
Yeah.
So yeah, there could definitely be. I think you navigate it well because like you DJ, like you're involved in communities here. Students who aren't like are just going to go to whatever they're seeing on Fab and Fresh or like student places to go out, you know.
I think the years that I've actually been at uni as well, in terms of, I mean, I go to Aston, so there's not really that much of like a electronic music party scene there. But for the UOB students, which I'm still pretty I'm pretty good friends with them. They've created their own like events and stuff now. So there was like Sonic Exchange and Redhead, and they were all like my friends as well. And like seeing them do that and seeing how all the students went to those events, because that was just like what everyone knew about, rather than going to like maybe some other ones like Ascension. By George does that. George does that one.
Genesis was a student event as well.
Genesis was see, so like those are the ones that like I knew about straight away, because okay, this is the one. But yeah, no.
Where are we up to?
Have a look. I feel like we spoke about the sound system cultures. Anything else about the community differences and scenes?
Sorry, my brain.
Good babes.
Yeah, I think just like to wrap up what we were just saying, ties in quite nicely actually, is like differences in the scenes and communities, and like obviously it's a big city. We share quite a small centre, but like it'd be nice to kind of have people just going to stuff to enjoy music, not just because their mates DJing, and like everyone actually coming together. Have like all sorts of different people in one venue, like be like selling them out and supporting the promoters. Like not rivalry, not clickiness, like everyone just like getting together and going to things and talking to new people. I'm not saying that I'm like above that, because I think this applies to like me and like everyone I know, really.
Yeah, but like a community base where like it is like like we said, like in terms of the vision, like different people coming together like under one roof, and unified by the sound and mutual respect for each other. Like, and that actually that to me, that's what raving and going out and partying felt like to me when I was younger, but it doesn't feel like that for me as much anymore. And to be honest, like specifically in Birmingham, it doesn't really feel like that.
That's how raving started. That's like just people like all together wanting to listen to music.
Yeah.
So
Literally. So it's like it would be nice to like go back to that in a way, and like kind of see more of an integration between like queer spaces, but like there's this stuff going on, like everything kind of being
everyone being welcome to everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, for sure. And then we can do a couple of Q&As?
Yeah.
Yeah, cute.
So should I ask you your one?
Yeah, go on.
What inspires you to stay in music? Like, where does your motivation come from?
Really good question. What inspires me to stay in music? I think a lot of the time music itself, hearing new sounds and having the opportunity to like curate something and to share that with a crowd, because I as much as I love playing radio, playing live has definitely been like at the top end of what I love to do with the DJing. So I think when I have an idea, when I hear a tune and I have an idea of how that tune is gonna drop in the dance, like it's like such a special feeling. So I think that always keeps me motivated and interested as well in everything that I'm doing. Like I'm thinking now I'm playing Riposte in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god, that's I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm playing
What's
Riposte.
the date?
13th of July is a Sunday at the Cause, which will be really, really, really cool. And now I'm hearing like a lot of music now, and I'm like, I know that I can use this in this way, and like understanding that and listening to new tunes that feel really, really kind of like hot. That's what keeps me inspired. Definitely.
I like when you hear something and you're like, I'm really excited to play this in like a month's time.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
And you just know, like, and I'm like forming the vibe that I wanna express at Riposte now. Like, I can literally feel it in my stomach. Like I'm like building on what it's gonna be like. So it's really, really good. But yeah, I will ask you a question. Okay. We'll do this one by my mind. What type beat do you love to throw a Vogue beat over? So like, what's your like genre choice to throw a quick one to? Because I've heard you before you answer. I've heard you play some cute Voguey beats. When we were at Plug Hole, that set was incredible.
Thank you. Yours was so good that night as well.
So aligning with Plug Hole as well. It was really, really good set.
Yeah, do you know what? It was quite nice to just like look at my current library and be like, what would I have played at Club Bandit? Because these are doing is Club Bandit to me, but like obviously in a different way. But like coming back to that like years later, so I was playing a lot of Voguey stuff, like ballroomy kind of inspired stuff, and like I think it's DJ Delight, but I might have a check now. I think it's DJ Delight. Kind of like does like Voguey mashups of like Swana kind of sounds, like percussion-y. So like there was one in there that I think I saw you vibing to, and it was like a very percussive, like drum worky Middle Eastern beat with a Vogue sample on it.
Like a like slash. Real good, love.
Do you want to throw another one?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay, what's your favourite venue that you've played?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna ask you that as well. That's a really, really good question.
Because you've been doing bits. You've probably played some really cool venues now.
I'm trying to think now. My favorite venue that I've played. I played at the DBA last weekend.
Yeah.
Not last weekend. Sorry, it's like a couple weekends ago now. And like I was really, really excited to play at the DBA because I knew, like, the first time that I went there, I was like, I really, really want to play here. And then it ended up coming through afterwards, and I was like, yes, like, thank God I got to play there. So I think I'm gonna say DBA, but then I also really, really, really enjoyed playing in Sheffield at Hopeworks before it shut down.
Oh, I've never went.
Yeah,
so
closed.
sad.
And I played in the Janksy room. Was it the Janksy room? Yeah, no, it was Hester. I think it was Hester. I played in the Hester room, which is the side one, tiny little corridor thing with a huge raised rig.
Was it Foot Off Me Nut?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
And
God, I'm so
it
excited
was
to go.
popping. So yeah, I would probably say those two. What about you? I want to know this as well. Yeah, like, where's your favorite spot?
I've played some interesting ones because I've had like random gigs that are like not necessarily club spaces. I played at Symphony Hall, which was kind of wild.
Is that in Bram?
Yeah,
So
as
yeah,
in the Symphony Hall in Brum.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah, for Fierce Festival.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, no, it was good. But I think my favourite like club venue that I've played in is the White Hotel.
Oh my God! Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was there for that. Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, why am I not there?
Maybe there's another opportunity coming. Yeah, no, it's so fab, and like that for me is somewhere that I'd go to Manchester to see my friends from back home, and like that now live there through uni and stuff, and like meet all their friends and be really inspired by like whatever we'd go to. Because I think at the time, especially Manchester was like you could go there and find more experimental stuff than what was going on in London. To be quite honest.
Yeah.
And like White Hotel was that venue that made me think like, oh, I love this. Like this is. I don't want this night to end. Like, so getting to play there, yeah, I feel very lucky. It was great.
It looked amazing.
Yeah.
When I saw like the photos, the videos, and like it looked incredible.
Have you been White Hotel?
I have.
Yeah.
I went for Rupture for the first time this was last year now in October. It was actually for our boy's birthday, and we had the best time, like the best time.
I think the people also make it.
Yeah.
Like, I know sometimes like it's variable, like it depends on the night really, but like definitely like when I've been going over the last few years, there's like a very alternative crowd, and it's like not snobby. Like it's well known for like, you know, having really like influential artists there and stuff, and having an amazing sound system, but like it's not snobby. I don't think anyway. Maybe cause someone could like disprove that, but for me anyway, it just feels like everyone's quite alternative, just wants a good time, is really friendly. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's a very queer alternative space in there. Even though I went to Rupture, which wasn't really streamlined for like a queer. It's not a queer event, but there is a lot of queer people that go to Rupture.
It's
so
queer run as a venue, I think.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Like all the staff and like the kind of ethos. Yeah.
Very, very based on that.
Shouts to White Hotel, love it.
Yeah,
would love one of those
we
here,
love
please.
the White Hotel. Want to give a stick, girl? But yeah, I think let's hop on to the back-to-back.
Yeah,
let's do it. But yeah, it was really, really lovely speaking with you, Lil.
Yeah, it was so nice.
And yeah, hopefully like there will be some things that we look back on with this and like I'm like, yeah, you know what, we made a really good point. So maybe we'll check up in like a year.
Good point.
Yeah,
we'll love that.
and then maybe we'll check up in a year and be like, ooh, what's changed?
Yeah, have another gap at some point. It was really nice.
Yeah. Cute. Love. Okay, I'll tell you. Another one off of Charlie Tempo's new album, new EP. Such a sick EP. Everyone go and listen.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Throw that ass, make it clap.
muere tu culo, culo, muere tu culo. Tutti stanno suonando.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop, put this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got, put this wet ass pussy. Put this pussy right in your face. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop, put this wet ass pussy.
Shouts out my motherfucking Divine Council niggas, man. What the fuck it do, man? Shouts out Lil Linko, my nigga Cyrex, my motherfucking nigga Icy Twi, my DBSB niggas, my nigga Pink, my nigga Carvel Smooth, nigga, where we at? I'm on Big Sean, 42, 42, Big Sean, 42, 42, Big Sean, 42, 42, Big Sean, man, 42, okay. Big Sean, 42, 42, Big Sean, 42, 42, Big Sean, 42, 42. P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. 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 P. Sherman 42, Wallaby, ayy. I'm on P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. P. Sherman 42, Wallaby, ayy. I'm on P.
baby, turn out to landlord. Shake booty, let the top. What I support hip hop for the dancer. Hey, you the colomenta. Just praise or the instrumental. Left right man, I'm big extra. Jump, move, nasa. Hey, make I see you dance one day. And dance real slow. Make I see you move safe. And go down low. Make I see you dance one day. And dance real slow. Make I see you move safe. And go down low. Hey DJ, if you get me in the mood, if it's not easy. I see got me in the mood now. Just try your best to press the replay. If you jump, let the beat play. If it's so naughty, when you get time now, you go throw money. Just shake your body. Make I see you dance one day. And dance real slow. Make I see you move safe. And go down low. Make I see you dance one day. And dance real slow. Make I see you move safe. And go down low. What the bam bam, see the song will make me shake your bam bam. This the crazy sound you get when you mix the Accra with the London. What the bam bam, see the song will make me shake your bam bam. This the crazy sound you get when you mix the Accra with the London. When we party non-stop. When we drink it non-stop. When we dance non-stop. Alcohol, me bar them spot. Then they do it. But they can't do it how we did it. We did it from 6 p.m. till it's half past 2. Make I see you dance one leg. And dance real slow. Make I see you move safe. And go down low. Make I see you dance one leg. And dance real slow. Make I see you move safe. And go down low. Go down low.